is the first thing you need to change on your motorcycle. So you just got your Harley. First question you always ask is, what's the first thing I need to change on it? Is it the slip-ons? Is it this? Is it that? Well, I found out the first thing you really should change is one piece that I don't know why Harley went budget-wise, because it's one of the most crucial parts of your bike, and here is that piece. I'm going to show you. First part you're going to change is this right. Oop, I can't even point right. This right here. That, what is it called? What?
Shift linkage.
That's what I said. Shift linkage. This right here, we're gonna go ahead and change it out. Why we're actually gonna go ahead and put a different one on. They were reporting that the, what is it, rubber bushings or the
ball joint, the metal inside the actual.
Well, on the outside it has that rubber ring that tends to corrode.
Yeah.
So
it just dries up.
Yeah. So anything you'll go ahead and have exposed next to heat of the engine and outside elements is going to corrode at some point in time, and when that thing busts, you are stranded. I don't want to be stranded, so we're going to change mine out. So I used a gift card and got this. See right here, it's like a, what do you call that, Mark? Like a ball joint?
It's like a universal, just a ball and socket, but it's not a studded. It's just.
He's a journeyman, he's a mechanic, yeah. And he doesn't even know what he's talking about.
Nope, no clue.
So this right here, and that's not, what is it, aluminum on the bike that comes in? Yeah, this is a lot tougher, a lot thicker. So, let's put it on, shall we?
Yes.
Let's go. All right, so the tools we're using, Loctite, what do you got?
So 7/16 wrench, 7/16 socket, Loctite.
Okay. All right, you said there was another?
So small correction, there's an additional socket needed to take off the stock rod. It's a 1/2 inch. So.
Now you have to size it, don't you? Or?
Yeah. So with that.
How we're gonna start off with? How are you gonna start?
Eyeball it.
Okay.
So I did this on mine. It's the same concept. Mine's a 2015, this is 2024, so. Same thing, you just kind of line it up with the stud there, and then you loosen the lock nut, and then you just turn it in and out to match it to where it's going to be the same length. Now the new bar does have, well, the stock one does have both sides adjustment, but usually you only do one unless it's on the bike. So here we'll just do one side because it's off, and we'll get started.
So what size is that?
7/16.
Okay.
Might have to do both sides. This is near the end here. Tighten that one up.
Did you just hit my gas tank?
I tapped it.
Jackhole.
So if there was an invisible line here, that would be in line.
All right, do your thing.
All right.
And he falls.
Halfway.
And then what, the 7/16 on the back?
7/16 on the back to break it loose. That's off. This one's a time-consuming one.
Because
You gotta go with the open end wrench and just go half turn at a time to get it loose, get it off. And take your time with it. No need to rush it, because if you get the wrench jammed or something and you go too fast, you don't want to come in contact with the fins of the jugs, possibly bend or crack them or anything like that. So
that's it. No, yeah. Yeah, so this right here. This, let me go right here so I can focus. There we go. So that little rubber piece tends to corrode heat and elements, and they're on both sides. And ends up breaking off. That right there is the actual shifter. You can point at it, because I'm kind of, yep, that's the shifter.
Can you see it, or do you need light?
Yeah, there you go.
There.
So that's where it goes on. And the other one, yeah, it's just a lever. So it just kind of plops. So when you take it off, be mindful. Don't freak if that flap falls down. Like I just did, but that's supposed to. So. All right, so you measured it?
Yep.
That's my sweat from my chin.
Ew.
It is hotter than a, nope, family-friendly channel. Not gonna say it. It's hot.
So make sure you got your Loctite. Blue is fine. Usually
A dab will do you?
a dab, and then I just kind of rotate the bolt just to get it to flow in the threads a little bit.
And then not to mention when you go gets threaded on,
Right.
it'll spread also.
So same thing with the other bolt. As long as it comes out here. It says bolt spacer on the transmission side.
Does it come with it?
Yeah, it comes with the spacer.
Okay.
So I leave that loose. And then bolt from the back side.
From the back?
Yeah. And then the little crown or little cap nut. That's it, you're done.
No. No, no.
No, you gotta
Many
tighten
people
it.
watching will punch you in the throat for that one.
You gotta tighten it. So
You don't have to hold anything in the back from it rotating?
not in this one.
Not in the back one?
No, because it's actually threaded in the shaft there.
That's it. It's aluminum, so don't go nuts.
Well, the bolts are steel.
Yep. But not the shaft. So now you're putting what in the back? The open wrench. What is it in the back?
7/16.
Oh, okay.
So on the new one, it's going to be 7/16 socket and wrench. So that way you can tighten it up. Remember when I took the original one off, it was a 1/2 inch on the cap nut.
But on the replacement that we got,
7/16.
you're just snugging it, right?
Yeah. And it's just by feel. And then
Plus the Loctite.
plus a Loctite. And then after 5 minutes, it'll be good to go.
So don't you want to test it? Like do a couple of shifts, make sure it's not binding? Seems good?
Yeah.
Oh, good?
Yeah, it's good. And then just double check the tightness of the adjusting nuts. Just a little bit of a snug.
Oh, the one that you loosened to adjust it?
Yeah. And then that's it. Literally 5 minutes.
That's it. So, I mean, it's gonna shift. So I'm not gonna feel difference like high performance or anything, but let's go riding. Let's try it out. Went ahead and replaced the link. It feels solid. It's more of a peace of mind. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's more of a peace of mind because I've been seeing a lot of people getting stranded, and it's just the one that Harley has on there. It's that rubber gasket or whatnot that's out and exposed, corrodes after time, and I've been seeing people having to rig their stuff just to be able to get to the next dealer to get it fixed or replaced. Well, I appreciate you guys. So there you have it, all set. Leave a comment, let me know what your thoughts are, what you've gone through. I've heard some stories on how people get stranded and have to go to the dealer at the last second to try to get it fixed up. So please leave a comment, give me your thoughts. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. All those who have, thank you so much. Make sure you hit that notification button so that way obviously you're notified when I'm updating stuff. I really cannot thank you all so much enough, not so much, enough enough for all the comments and subscriptions. So be safe, God bless you, and we'll catch you on the next video. Peace.